Disney's Aladdin, 1992, isn't just a dazzling jewel in the crown of the Disney Renaissance. It's a magic carpet ride that almost went off the rails, celebrated for its vibrant animation, unforgettable songs, and the legendary performance of Robin Williams as the Genie. This film hides a treasure trove of fascinating, often jaw-dropping stories from its tumultuous birth, creative evolution, and enduring cultural impact. We're diving beyond the familiar magic to uncover 20 truly weird facts that rip the veil off how this animated classic came to be, the challenges it wrestled with, and the controversies it ignited, giving you a whole new appreciation for its complex legacy. Get ready because Agrabah is about to get real. Number 1, From Baghdad to a Blend. The fictional city of Agrabah, that vibrant, bustling backdrop, wasn't always a fantasy. Originally, the filmmakers planned to set the story in Baghdad, Iraq. But then, the First Gulf War exploded onto the scene in 1990 to 1991. Roy Disney himself reportedly laid down the law, "This can't be in Baghdad." So, directors Ron Clements and John Musker, under the gun, jumbled letters from Baghdad and other Middle Eastern/South Asian cities, and poof, Agrabah was born. It's an anagrammatic blend, hinting at Agra, like the Taj Mahal, and Baghdad. This wasn't just a creative choice. It was a geopolitical dodge, a corporate scramble to avoid controversy. But that blending, while perhaps meant to be inclusive, also stirred up a whole other pot of cultural accuracy issues later on. Number 2, Black Friday Script Massacre. Imagine the scene, April 1991, Disney Animation. Directors John Musker and Ron Clements proudly present their full script and story reels for Aladdin. Then Jeffrey Katzenberg, the studio head, drops the bomb. Didn't engage. He demanded a complete page 1 rewrite. The kicker? The release date, November 25, 1992, was locked. They had 8 days to rebuild the entire film from the ground up. This wasn't a tweak. It was a total script massacre, a Black Friday that pushed the team to the absolute breaking point. Talk about high-stakes animation. Number 3, Aladdin's mom got 86th. During that brutal Black Friday overhaul, Katzenberg delivered another infamous decree, 86 the mother. The mom's a 0. Just like that, Aladdin's mother was wiped from the script. In earlier drafts, Aladdin's whole motivation was to make her proud, a theme even explored in a deleted song called Proud of Your Boy. By cutting her, Katzenberg streamlined Aladdin's drive from familial pride to a more singular, maybe shallower, quest for riches and jasmine. It shows how ruthless Hollywood can be, sacrificing emotional depth for perceived narrative efficiency. Number 4, Aladdin's celebrity facelift. Aladdin himself went through a serious identity crisis. He started as a younger 13-year-old kid, looking like Michael J. Fox. But Katzenberg, ever the visionary or meddler, stepped in again. Aladdin needed to be beefed up to 18, a more suitable romantic lead for Jasmine. So, they gave him a new face, Tom Cruise, specifically his cocky demeanor from Top Gun. And for his iconic, loose pants, the animators took inspiration from none other than MC Hammer. Talk about a pop culture mashup. Number 5, Genie's Big Band Blues, before Robin Williams. The Genie we know and love, the whirlwind of impressions and improvisation, was almost a completely different beast. Lyricist Howard Ashman initially envisioned him as a campy 1930s-style musical character, a Cab Calloway type, all scat singing and big band energy. It shows just how much a single voice, a single talent, can utterly transform a character. Robin Williams didn't just play the Genie. He became the Genie, blowing that 1930s crooner concept out of the water. Number 6, Iago's personality transplant. Jaffar's screechy, sarcastic sidekick, Iago, also got a major personality transplant. He was first conceived as a stuffy, British Cogsworth-type character, like the uptight clock from Beauty and the Beast. They even considered Danny DeVito and Joe Pesci. But then, the filmmakers saw Gilbert Gottfried in Beverly Hills Cop 2 and bam, Iago was completely re-envisioned. Gottfried's distinctively grating voice and hot-tempered delivery turned Iago into the iconic, loudmouthed parrot we know. It's a masterclass in how casting can redefine a character. Number 7, Robin Williams, the 30-hour improv machine. Robin Williams as the Genie wasn't just a performance. It was a force of nature. He recorded for an astounding 30 hours, improvising constantly. The directors knew they couldn't rein him in. This was a nightmare for animators. How do you draw a character who can spontaneously morph into dozens of different personas? They hired Eric Goldberg, who literally attended Williams' stand-up routines for inspiration. Goldberg even animated a test scene where Williams' bit about schizophrenia made the Genie grow another head to argue with himself. Williams laughed his ass off and signed on. It was groundbreaking animation bending to the actor, not the other way around. Number 8. Animators' secret mimicry. The animators weren't just drawing, they were observing. They subtly wove the real-life mannerisms of the voice actors into their animated counterparts. Take Brad Kane, Aladdin's singing voice. He had a habit of talking out of the side of his mouth. And if you look closely when Aladdin sings, next time gonna use a nom de plume, you'll see it. It's a tiny detail, but it makes the characters feel more alive, more real. Number 9. Al Hirschfeld's artistic fingerprint. The unique, swooping, caricatured look of Aladdin wasn't just Disney's usual style. It was heavily influenced by the legendary caricaturist Al Hirschfeld, known for his distinctive portraits in the New York Times. The animators based their character designs and overall artwork on his style, aiming for something fresh, something that stood apart from The Little Mermaid or Beauty and the Beast. That artistic choice gave Aladdin its fluid lines, exaggerated features, and dynamic poses, especially for the ever-morphing Genie. Number 10. Arabian Nights lyric uproar. The opening song, Arabian Nights, caused a firestorm right after release. The original lyrics hit hard, where they cut off your ear / if they don't like your face / it's barbaric. But hey, it's home. The American Arab Anti-Discrimination Committee, ADC, exploded in protest, calling them racist and stereotypical. In a rare move, Disney actually changed 2 lines for home video releases to where it's flat and immense / and the heat is intense. But barbaric stayed. This wasn't just a tweak. It was a public reckoning, showing how quickly public criticism can force a giant like Disney to backtrack. Even now, Disney Plus has a disclaimer. Number 11. The whitewashing controversy. Beyond the Arabian Nights lyrics, Aladdin faced even broader criticism for its character portrayals. The good guys, Aladdin and Jasmine, got American accents, Western features, and lighter complexions, making them look, well, more white Disney. The bad guys, like Jafar and the burly street vendor, got exaggerated Arab accents and stereotypical features, bushy eyebrows, full beards, crooked noses. This created a problematic narrative. Good equals Western, evil equals stereotypical Arab. It was othering, reinforcing biases, and it hit hard. Number 12. Agrabah's cultural stew. Agrabah, while a fictional city, became a cultural stew, blending distinct cultures without clear differentiation. The Sultan's palace looks suspiciously like the Taj Mahal in Agra, India. Jasmine's pet tiger is named Raja, a Hindi name. This wasn't just a creative choice. It reflected a Hollywood tendency to treat the East as one big, interchangeable entity, rather than a region of diverse nations and traditions. It was, as some critics put it, playing dress-up with cultural aesthetics. Number 13. The Take Off Your Clothes urban legend. This one is bizarre. A persistent urban legend claimed that during the balcony scene, Aladdin whispered, "Good teenagers, take off your clothes." This rumor exploded in the early 90s, sparking moral panic among church groups, with some parents calling it toddler porn. Disney vehemently denied it, saying Aladdin was actually saying, "Scat, good tiger, take off and go." While Snopes initially hinted at a second whispering voice, it was likely a sound editing error. But the rumor spread like wildfire, fueled by existing suspicions about Hollywood. Number 14. Animators' hidden Easter eggs. Disney animators are notorious for slipping in Easter eggs. Aladdin is no exception. Beyond Genie's obvious pop culture impressions, there are subtle nods. At the end, Genie's vacation outfit, a goofy hat and Hawaiian shirt, is a direct reference to Robin Williams' appearance in Back to Neverland, a short film at Disney MGM Studios where he wore the exact same getup. You can also spot cameos from Beast and Sebastian the Crab. It's a playful wink from the creators, weaving Aladdin into the larger Disney universe. Number 15. Jasmine's Missing Bird Song. This is a weird one, a classic Mandela effect. Many people vividly remember a scene where Jasmine sings a melancholy, Bird in a Cage song by a fountain, opening a white bird cage and birds flying away. It's not in the 1992 film, but so many people recall it. The likely culprit? A similar song and scene, Proud of Your Boy, was created for the Aladdin, a musical spectacular at Disney California Adventure Park. Previews or early VHS snippets might have created this collective false memory. Number 16. Genie's 10,000-year time paradox. The Genie claims he's been trapped for 10,000 years, yet he's dropping 20th century pop culture references like Elvis, Richard Nixon, Michael Jackson, Arsenio Hall, and Jack Nicholson. This chronological inconsistency has sparked fan theories. Is Aladdin set in a post-apocalyptic future, like 11,992 AD, where magic replaced technology? Or is Genie a four-dimensional being? It's a creative liberty for comedic effect, showcasing Robin Williams' boundless knowledge and the genie's ability to transcend time. Number 17. Robin Williams' contractual clash. Robin Williams' transformative performance came with a price and a dispute. He agreed to work for scale, $75,000 instead of his usual $8 million, with one condition. His name and the Genie character were not to be heavily featured in marketing, so he could promote his other film, Toys. Disney reportedly breached this, prominently featuring Genie and Williams' name. This led to a significant falling out, highlighting the tension between artistic integrity and corporate marketing. Number 18. A Whole New World chart domination. The iconic ballad A Whole New World wasn't just a hit, it was a phenomenon. Performed by Brad Kane and Lea Salonga, it became the first song from a Disney animated film to top the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 chart, knocking Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You off its record-setting run. It scooped up an Oscar, a Golden Globe, and a Grammy. This wasn't just a song, it was a groundbreaking achievement, setting a new standard for animated film music in the mainstream. Number 19. Jafar, first cast, longest recorded. In a testament to the power of a great villain, Jonathan Freeman, the voice of Jafar, was the very first actor cast for Aladdin. He spent an astonishing 21 months recording his dialogue. Initially, Jafar was meant to be irritable, but as Freeman worked on the voice, the team decided a calm, collected villain would be far more menacing, creating that perfect contrast to Aladdin and the Genie. His early casting allowed the character's personality to be refined over time, ensuring a truly compelling antagonist. Number 20. The Sultan's convenient law change. While Aladdin is beloved, one narrative point has drawn criticism: the Sultan's seemingly arbitrary decision to change the law about Jasmine's marriage. Early on, she must marry a prince. By the end, after Aladdin's heroics, the Sultan just unilaterally declares the law can be changed. Critics call it a little too easy. If he could do that all along, why didn't he? It's a convenient plot device for a happy ending, but it does raise questions about the initial conflict's depth.